All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next bout is brought to you by Simon Incorporated Electrical Contractors. It is taking place at 170 pounds. And introducing first, out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter making his debut, stepping in at 27 years of age and tipping the scales at 165 pounds. Representing the Fight Squad Mixed Martial Arts from Sleepy Eye, Minnesota, Juan Velasquez Jr. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a karate practitioner with a record of 1 win and no defeats, stepping in at 33 years of age and tipping the scale at 169 pounds, representing National Karate, fighting out of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, Joe Boone. And your referee for the action, Merrick Moreland.
Joe Boone, like him or hate him, you are definitely going to get a reaction out of him. We've got Juan Velasquez in the blue corner with the black trunks, and Joe Boone, black trunks, white writing, nitro on this side. Little bouncing style by Joe Boone, taking the center. Velasquez kind of gauging the distance, looking to close.
Boone threatening that side kick. Really interesting. It's going to open a lot of opportunities for him.
I hope we see a question mark kick at some point.
Oh, that'd be cool.
2 side kicks by Joe Boone. Joe Boone did a little bit of work with our co-main event, Bobby Lee, in preparation for this. Ooh, left-right punch with a head kick was Joe Boone. Joe Boone very confident with his hands around his waist. It's that karate-style bounce that allows you in and out that kind of gives a sense of confidence to those practitioners in regards to their hand placement.
Yeah, if I was Velasquez, I wouldn't let Joe Boone get too close with his, get too comfortable with his range. I'd be trying to come in more.
Ooh, exchange of kicks by both guys. Velasquez overhand right. Joe Boone, 2 kicks of his own. Very calm and collected is Joe Boone. Left hook by Boone. Boone in and out, in and out. If you look at the placement, ooh, nice body kick by Boone. There's a counter to an overhand right by Velasquez.
Velasquez with a leg kick.
Yeah, Boone just hanging out in that mid-range. Just hanging out in that mid-range. You got to be real careful against a Mexican boxer like Velasquez when you're doing something like that. Left-right punch, kick to the body. Boone oozing with confidence is Joe Boone. Joe Boone needs to be careful.
Big swing.
Look at the redness. Look at the redness on the body of Velasquez.
Yeah. I think Velasquez is just waiting for his time to go for a big swing, but...
You know Velasquez is going to do it. He's just kind of loading that cannon. Boone circling. Joe comes from a traditional karate background, and usually the MMA community and the TMA community, they tend to butt heads, and, you know, tends to be a bit of a rivalry. The MMA community and Joe Boone have kind of come together.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
I mean,
he's just got one of those personalities that people are generally drawn to.
Yeah. Yeah, when we were interviewing him yesterday, he was super interesting. Just a really funny guy.
Look at Joe Boone in and out, just picking his spots. All those point karate tournaments, American Top Team at Coconut Creek. Ooh, overhand right, just misses by Velasquez. He went for it.
Yeah.
They've got 1 jiu-jitsu instructor and 3 taekwondo instructors. They believe that the angles of taekwondo and traditional karate are going to pay dividends. Wow, look at Joe Boone just walking away with just sheer confidence. I mean, Dan Lambert's one of the most brilliant gym owners in the entire world, and he truly believes that the TMA angles and stanzas and stances and entries and exits is something that's as important or more important than actual jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
In MMA.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
See, we got Joe Boone's here pressing up against Cage on the kick while Velasquez threw his own cross. We got Joe Boone turning the side kicks to a flurry of punches and a kick. Kick, another kick to a body. Yeah, right now this is Joe Boone's, that was Joe Boone's round. If I were Velasquez, I would come in when he's on one leg, when he's threatening that side kick again.
Beginning of round 2, touch the gloves by both fighters. Joe Boone circling. Juan Velasquez. Oh, Velasquez touched him. Velasquez touched the chin of Joe Boone. Joe Boone, a little bit of bounce. Switch kick.
Oh.
A little Boone, a little more focused now. You get buzzed like that, it tends to do that to you.
Yeah. Velasquez, if Joe Boone is standing on his side on the skateboard, typically you want to try and move to that side to get behind him.
Yeah, Boone circling, in, out. Ooh, inside leg kick. Overhand, repeated left hooks, finding their mark for Velasquez. Boone facing a little bit of adversity here. Oh, kick of his own. Boone be a little bit reserved on his output.
Yeah.
This round. Overhand left, right punch.
Well, that's what that karate style will do. You can only have that much activity for so long until it starts to drain you.
Ooh. Push kick, kick to the chin by Boone.
Looks like Boone is trying to play with the hands, trying to see if he can make an opening for himself.
Ooh, reverse
wow.
kick. Back again to the kick, back to the body. Overhand left, right punch, uppercut by Boone. Yeah, Boone is, it's almost like a third hand in there. Kick to the leg. That whole left side of Velasquez is just crimson. Based on the output of Joe Boone. Back again. Boone taunting Velasquez.
Yeah, Velasquez needs to feint a little bit more to get him to throw out those side kicks. And as he's coming right back down with that side kick, come in with his overhand.
Ooh, kick to the upper chest. Boone, if you look at his eyes, he's actually looking away. He's trying to get Velasquez to look at something so he can kind of sneak something in. Back to the kick, left, right punch. Back to the body, uppercut, right hand. Boone's got to find a finish. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's safe to say that round was also Boone. Boone looks like he's breathing harder than Velasquez, but Velasquez also looks like he's struggling. We got Boone here going for his side kicks and punches, just barely missing with that cross again. Throwing some more kicks up to the head, another body, that nice body shot, 2 body shots right there, finding his mark. Velasquez looking like he doesn't really know how to engage with his in and out.
Joe Boone, very animated, going into this third and final round in the red corner. Wearing the black and nitro trunks. Juan Velasquez, black trunks, gold lettering in that blue corner. Both fighters giving a nod of approval for a touch of gloves. We're going to see what happens. There we go. Joe Boone centering on that karate-style bounce. Velasquez marching forward. Velasquez,
Oh, beautiful.
Mark kick right there. And Velasquez closes the distance. Velasquez is going to have to figure this out.
Yeah.
He's having some issues with the kicks.
And he's doing the right thing now. He's actually coming in to break, to not be at Boone's range.
Yeah, that mid-range is going to get you in trouble with Joe Boone. And make it ugly. Make it rough. Doesn't have to be pretty. And that's what Velasquez is doing right now. I appreciate this. I mean, Velasquez, he's taken a lot of punches.
Yeah.
And continued moving forward. Look at Boone. Boone almost taunting. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Heavy right hand landed by Velasquez.
But Boone ate it, though. He didn't look phased at all.
No, pushback. Nice little pushback on a kick. Nice kick by Boone. Boone is not loading up on his power.
Oh, that looked like it found its mark on the head.
Yeah, Boone is taking some punches right now. Velasquez resetting on his heels. When you're on your heels like this, you're just loading up. You're just waiting for that one power punch, which is good advice from Velasquez's corner.
Yeah.
You know, you want a point fight with this guy, you're going to lose. Load up on your punches, go for a home run. Velasquez, another body kick by Boone. Overhand right, left punch, back to the body. Overhand right, almost finds its mark.
Yeah, Velasquez is throwing like the one big shot. He needs to throw a little bit more combinations.
Kick to the body. Kind of a half-hearted shot by Velasquez, but it slows the pace of Boone. Allows Velasquez to catch his breath. And falling in, almost mount is Joe Boone. Are we talking ground fighter Joe Boone? Trying to sink. Oh. I was going for that. Sinking his hooks, and is Joe Boone taking the back of Velasquez. Ooh, overhand right, punch. Boone now start pick and choose his spots. Velasquez having some issues with 10 seconds left. Boone is, rolling off back to the body. Man, good punch.
That was a good fight.
Good fight. Good fight. Good show of display of skills.
Let's look at this replay here. We got Joe Boone throwing the head kick. Oh, but Velasquez landed the overhand. Joe Boone eats it, though. And a head. Oh, the knee finds the head. Joe Boone throwing the overhand. Yeah, a good fight by both of these competitors, but Joe Boone had really good range control, really good kicks. Great performance by both these athletes. Yeah, Velasquez should have, whenever Boone was on one leg to threaten that side kick, Velasquez should have faked in and actually stepped in for an overhand or whatever he's going to throw in, and did more than one punch, more than one power punch. I think it would have landed more if he would have just had a few more combinations.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, all three judges scored about 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner, Joe Boone.
Ladies and gentlemen, with your winner, Joe Boone. Joe, you come from a traditional martial arts background.
There seems to be a little bit of anger between the normal MMA community and the TMA community. You've somehow bridged that gap, and you've got a lot of friends in the MMA community. Why don't you talk about your journey here?
Oh, well, I started karate at a very young age. I point fought at a very high level, fighting guys like Ross Levine, fighting with Raymond Daniels, those kind of high-level guys. And if you know what you're talking about, point fighting works, and karate's back, baby.
Joe, you're 2-0 in the Ignite Fight Cage. How close were you? You took a couple hard shots in that second and third round. How close were you to being knocked out? Because they looked pretty heavy.
Oh, I'd say, I mean, he's a real Mexican, right? Is that what you would say?
Oh, yeah.
He's, I mean, he hits hard, but no, just hurt my ear a little bit. Who hit someone in the ear?
Yeah, I know that is a traditional Mexican fighter. Take one to give one. And you were there all 3 rounds. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
He has some real power. I just want to thank everybody for coming. It means the world to me, my big crew here. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. You give me the energy. You give me the excitement. Thank you.
Joe Boone, ladies and gentlemen.